London, got you covered on 98.1 FM. Feel good music. The Glenzito Superdrive, Mondays to Fridays on Radio 2000.
I'm just pain, but I'm not gonna rain with a thought of the pain. I'm just praying on the block. I'm just praying that I'm not gonna rain with a thought of the pain. Ooh, hey, 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 hey. You could come back with me, ooh, hey, 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 hey. No, I was about to say I'm insane. Sit down, stand up, standing in my strong suit. I guess I have to change my clothes and get up in a jumpsuit. This crown, sleeping under, down and down, I'm through. Holding on to what was left, I better make the best of it. This round, guess I'd rather choose to take a breather. Take or leave it, maybe neither. Make a choice, don't need a choice, and in the ether, no, 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 no.
Glenn, are you going to talk or do you want me to take it to the bottom?
Oh, I can't see where there is.
Right,
There is. He just came to go get his food.
Okay, if he's not in time, I'm going for the next one. Huh?
Glenn! He's almost here. He wants to go in. Let's go in. Let's go in. Kings and Queens is a song. Okay, see ya, Charlie.
Okay, got 12 seconds. Are you ready?
All right, yeah.
Okay, we're going live now.
Yeah, one of our favorite songs here in the afternoon on Radio 2000, our music, your memories, always reminds us of Shavisto, David Mashabela, the Kings and Queens.
Queens.
Kings and Queens. I think Mashabela should do a podcast called Kings and Queens.
That'll be interesting.
Well, he does have a podcast. I just don't think he's titled it Kings and
He
Queens.
must have another one. That's what
Another
I'm
one.
saying.
I mean, the resources
I'm saying
are
he
there.
must have another one.
And the
Hey,
creativity.
let me tell you, the current podcast is fire, though. Maybe he should just rename the current one.
No, he doesn't have to. You know, Mashabela is versatile.
Oh.
What's that word that people use, especially in diversify?
Yes.
Into Mashabela.
He's
More than
diverse.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can.
Yeah.
He can bring. We don't have a topic today, ne?
No, we don't. No, we
Is
don't.
it?
We've got
I
Joy of
don't.
Jazz today. We've got artists coming to perform
does
live
happen,
for us.
yes.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait. Cannot wait.
Cannot wait for who?
For the entire thing to happen. I mean, look at what we're doing now, promoting the Joy of Jazz.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be broadcasting from the venue next week. It's going to be Paul, it's going to be Mashabela, and it's going to be myself on the Saturday. And there's going to be music. There's going to be live performances. It's
Where is it happening? Convention Center?
Yeah, the Central Convention Center.
Patiently waiting for free tickets. Patiently waiting
How?
No,
for.
why don't you just support
Why
and
can't
buy
you
the
buy?
tickets?
No, I know
Why
the.
can't you buy?
I know the man behind this joy. This.
Yeah, Peter Tladi, which
Yeah.
means now you must pay twice.
I've known him for many years, and when he was working for a record label, I used to promote a lot of his music. So I'm not paying.
Promote his pocket.
No, I was promoting his albums, and he got promoted.
Yeah.
He got
Wow,
4
my
promotions
trouble.
actually. No, I'm telling you the truth. So I'm not paying for these tickets.
Now you must pay for the tickets. Pay for the tickets.
I think you should. I think you should, not just for Paul Tladi, for
Paul
the artists
Tladi, ne?
themselves. Who was it? Who's Matlare?
Matlare, wow.
Peter Tladi.
There we go. It's not about Paul or Peter. It's about the artists as well who are performing on the day. We've got award-winning Brenda Mtambo, for instance, coming to the show today.
She's got an
who's going to be
amazing
performing.
voice, eh?
Yes.
Amazing
And she's currently on tour, actually, for her new album, Sane. Just by the way. So that's going to be a treat. And then the Jazil Brothers also performing today. They'll be part of the joy. So pay for your ticket.
No, I'm not going to pay for
your
the ticket.
ticket,
And
Pay
when
for the
Alelo,
ticket.
everyone knows you're not paying for your ticket because your excuse is that you'll be broadcasting from there. So long as long as it's
No. But to see the performances, I'd like to just pay for the tickets and support what they've been doing. On top of the fact that
There we
it's
go.
the first one that is it's back after the pandemic because the T Music Man Promotions did actually do another performance concert out at in Santon at the rooftop where we needed to sit in our cars but while watching the performances to social distance.
Oh,
so
yes,
they
I
became
remember that.
creative
I
about
remember
that.
that.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not paying for them tickets. I'm going in for free.
Yeah.
And I'm going to probably get 4 VIP tickets
I know, we'll see you there.
No, you're not.
for the entire weekend.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
A whole weekend pass.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
we'll
yeah,
see you
Yeah.
there.
I already have them. So you guys are wasting your time. But
Oh,
you're
my
not.
Hi,
gosh,
Bo,
you guys
but
you
you
really
were,
have.
but you
Yeah.
were campaigning. No, but you were campaigning that you wanted some.
I was just playing the fool. I was just playing the
Oh,
fool
okay.
and playing with you guys. And obviously
Okay.
I won. So I'm sorted. I've got 4 VIP. So it's gonna be
Okay.
awesome. Thank you very much. Radio 2000. Drive safely wherever you are. It's 3:30 time for the headlines.
SABC News. Independent and impartial.
Headlines at 3:30 on Radio 2000. I am on.
Glenn, have you got your logs yet?
Afternoon. Parliament says it will ensure
No, I
all
don't.
municipalities start the process.
Okay, we'll,
I don't. Hold on. Let me look for the. I think
listen, we'll do it at 5 o'clock.
I've got the. Shal, I've got the. This news is brought to you by. I've got it on my phone.
Okay. Yeah, but it's too late now, so we'll do it later.
Okay.
I'll catch up on
All
it.
right. Shal.
Disparities can be implemented, and U.S. President Joe Biden has arrived at the UN's COP27 climate change summit in Egypt almost a week into the conference. A full update follows at the top of the hour with Evelyn Dongwane.
SABC Sport is the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Sisonke, together for the greatest game.
Let us kick it off with some football news in this hour, which Sekhukhune United have announced the appointment of Brendan Truter as their new head coach to take over from Gaetano Tembo. Truter joins Sekhukhune on a 3-year contract, and he will be assisted by McDonald Makubedu as the only assistant in the revamped technical team. Meanwhile, former assistant coach, that is Thabo Senong, has been appointed as the head of development at the club. In World Cup news, the star footballer Sadio Mane has been named in Senegal's World Cup squad by coach Aliou Cisse despite carrying a leg injury. Cisse says that he hopes the condition of the Bayern Munich attacker will improve within some weeks and declared himself really optimistic that the injury will not require any operation. Now, Mane's involvement in the tournament was in doubt after he limped off during his club Bayern Munich's 6-1 win over Werder Bremen that was on Tuesday. Meanwhile, in cricket news, the skipper Jos Buttler believes that England will be hard to beat in Sunday's T20 World Cup final. But Pakistan said that they've got all their bases covered and there is a threat of rain as well. After 44 matches spanning nearly a month, the Melbourne Cricket Ground will host the deciding game to determine who joins the West Indies as the only two-time winners since the tournament's inception back in 2007. Pakistan tasted victory in 2009 when they beat Sri Lanka by 8 wickets in the final, while England won it a year later with a 7-wicket victory over Australia. Meanwhile, rain could actually spoil the party there with a 100% chance of showers forecast and even severe thunderstorms. A reserve day has been set aside on Monday, but the weather is again expected to be bleak, raising the prospect of a whitewash when it comes to it, and then with that, the trophy could be shared. However, organizers today tweaked the rules a bit to give 2 hours extra play on Monday should it be needed to complete the match. On to rugby news, the South Africa A side was outplayed by Munster when they were actually beaten there 28-14 in Ireland in the first of 2 midweek matches on the year-end tour. Now, South Africa have another fixture lined up next week, Thursday, against the Bristol Bears, with coach Mzwandile Stick hoping that his players would have learned some lessons from the defeat and work on the necessary improvements in an attempt to deliver a winning performance. Meanwhile, France will face the Springboks in Marseille tomorrow with the same team that edged Australia 30-29 last weekend, looking to extend their unbeaten record to 12 matches. In the name of the game, right here on the Glenzito Super Drive, I am Lelo Mzaka.
SABC Sport is the official broadcaster of the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. Sisonke, together for the greatest game.
We have watched former winners and the ones with trophies parade themselves as the kings of kings. We have heard the underdogs speak as if they run this game. Man, put your past glory aside. Forget what your victories have given you. We are looking for the real leaders of East by 2 and show me your number. The ones that know that the game isn't won in the first half, but rather in the last minute. The ones that say, put me in, coach. The ones that fight with every bone in their body. So pick your warriors, choose your fighters, and let them battle it out for us to know once and for all. Ubani pose amaposa. This is the Carling Black Label Cup. Catch all the action from the Carling Black Label Cup live on SABC 1 and SABC radio stations in your language of choice on Saturday the 12th of November from 9 a.m. Ubani pose amaposa. The Carling Black Label Cup, proudly brought to you by SABC Sport. We love it here.
Concept Events presents the Garden of Eden 2 Summer Special Edition.
Elevate your summer this 16th December at the breathtaking Walter Sisulu National Botanical Garden.
Come and enjoy this family-friendly daytime picnic event.
With electrifying performances from Thangiswa Mazwai, Musa Keys,
Lamis Holworthy,
LKG, and a special tribute performance by the legendary Mdu Masile. Hosted by myself, Basikwetle. Get your tickets today at CompuTicket, ShopRite, and Checkers.
0860 002479.
0860 002479. Stay in touch with us. YouTube.
Radio 2000_ZA.
Okay, guys, ready? Glenn? You guys ready? Yes. Take it, your mic's off, take it.
Okay, yeah, we took it. Madebedem. Johannesburg on Radio 2000, our music and memories. There you go. Yeah, we are live today. We're broadcasting from the foyer. We have a dreadlock brother up in the studio. Since the mix up, yeah.
No, it's from the roots.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it's much in the modern Rasta. The modern Rasta. So we have to eat meat.
Listen to them saying they eat bag.
I mean, Josie. What else can you?
What else
can't
can
feed
you
on
eat,
vegetables only.
Yeah, that's true. Especially when you're still starting out and you're hustling. You know, a lot of people who are successful will tell you how they used to sleep in the streets. Their diet was steak and kidney pie. Their diet was steak and kidney pie. So you're on the Glenzito Super Drive on a Friday with Leila, with Nati, here until 6 o'clock. So Homegrown Shandis is a home for the creative minds made up of two brands, namely Mama Gia and Pex Lifestyle. The brand has dressed big names like Mbongeni Ngema, Questa, and Dr. Musam Tombeni. We are joined by Scelo Mabuza. Scelo is the founder of Homegrown Shandis. Good afternoon, brother.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Thank you so much.
Delighted. We're seeing some great stuff there. We can't wait to.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And they just from the studio, we're busy before coming in.
No, that's dope. Because we need to see it.
Yeah.
Especially with all these cameras around. People need to see so that when we post, people know what we're talking about.
Real. Yeah.
So how was Homegrown Shandis created? And, what's the idea behind the name? And number one, where are you from?
Coming from the East End and for us,
okay.
yeah. But originally the roots are in Mpumalanga and
Oh,
KZN.
Mpumalanga.
Yeah.
Oh, Mpumalanga and
Yeah,
KZN,
Peter
okay.
Thief and Nelspruit side. That's where the ancients are.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
KZN,
dope.
yeah, a bit of KZN is there. But yeah.
No Eastern Cape.
No. But the partners that I have, there's a connection of the Eastern Cape and the Cape vibes.
Oh.
Yeah.
So tell us about the company Homegrown Shandisk. How was it created and what's the idea behind the name?
Yeah, so Homegrown Shandisk was created after the two brands that you've mentioned, Pex and Mamaki, because we have realized back then in 2018, or 2017 to 2018, that a lot of us, coming up SMEs, we always complain about the same things.
Yeah.
Like access to market, we complain about funds and this and that. So now we realize that we as entrepreneurs, it's our duty to be innovative as well, to come with innovative business models that will make us outstanding. However, more of our business was into manufacturing, creating the product. As you can see, this is craftsmanship, And that business model on its own, it takes time.
Of course
so
it
it
does,
needs you to focus more on manufacturing. But now, a partner of mine, one of my partners, Usianda, he then piloted this nice model where we can come with a collaborative platform. But before that, it was informed by research. Our partner, Dr. Kulanis Kosan, wrote a piece about Ubuntu collaboration,
Okay.
And it was something we've never seen, and where we come from, I know that some people probably were doing it somewhere else, but where we come from, we couldn't reference businesses that we could say they ran like successful collaborative businesses. Now, we wanted to put that into test using his theory that he wrote. Now, that's when we're like, okay, we've got this manufacturing business, how about we create a platform where we can cut most of the cost, where if we get one opportunity, we can trickle down the benefits, where we can share basic cost together. So everything basically, it becomes a more of a barter system, where I can tap into your market, I can tap into your skill set, I can tap into your labor force, all of these components that make business, we can basically create more like a value chain. Now, the only thing that made sense then was the distribution platform, because the product is already there. Now we just need the distribution platform. That's when we're like, okay, what's the first thing is to get a store, because most of the question says, where are you based? So then we created a store where we say, let us create a store. It will have a synergy. It will have, that nice type of homely feel. And then we created the Homegrown Shandisk as a store then, just to say, okay, we're going to put in the product, we share the cost. Fortunately enough, we're in the lucrative space. That's when we started doing more intense research, to say, no, let us modify this business model. It's actually working because we can get one interview and it could benefit all of us. We can get one customer that says, no, I've seen Mama Kia on social media. By the way, there's also this. Oh, I've never, what about this Ichali? And the stories were similar, and then Homegrown Shandisk grew to be this nice collaborative platform, a new innovation that we have created, a new baby that benefits local brands with access to markets. However, it's
And who do they cater for?
So I mean, this is a high-end brand. This is a craftsmanship, because the first thing when I say it's handmade, it should ring a bell that you need
Yeah,
to,
of course.
you have to, because also we can't create in masses. We can only create for a niche market.
That's
so
true.
Also, we need to hike our price, plus the time taken. So it is a high-end brand, and it is created for a high-end market. And right now, there's a growing appetite internationally.
Yeah, fantastic. So take us through your manufacturing process and, the number of your staff, the number of people that you've hired.
Yes. So our studio is based in Constitution Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a new space there called Transwerk. That's where our studio is based. That's where we make these products, our machineries are there, and we also have like a young showroom
Okay.
where if we have meetings, they come see. So that's where the product and the pilots, and the test, because we also run tests before we take the product into the market. Also, we have old mothers that that have been having this wonderful skill of crocheting, so they also part of our team. Sometimes they work home because they are old ladies.
Yes.
So yeah, that's where the manufacturing is at. But the main space is in Cornhill. That's where we manufacture everything, we store everything there, and pilots and the whatever marketing material is done there.
Radio 2000 and Music Your Memories. Yes, it's Fashionable Fridays. This Friday, we're talking about homegrown shandies, a home for the creative mind made up of two brands, namely Mama Kia and Pex Lifestyle. Our guest is Scelo Mabuza, is director at Homegrown Shandies. Now, let's talk about Pex Lifestyle, which uses a fabric called Ijali. Ribita Jali Rona. What's the story behind choosing this fabric?
So the basically this type of fabric, it was firstly informed by Istori Saga Ayanda, one of our partners.
Yes.
Where Pex, the brand, was created then.
Spot break.
Just to say, okay, we have this brand, just like any other startup, But Ayanda, that year, he lost his mother, so he wanted to, carry the memory of his mother with. And then the only thing that made sense by then was this type of blanket,
which is popular with our mothers and our grandmothers and our aunts.
So he created a bag that he can carry, and he said he wanted to carry his mother with. And the partner, Usianda, and he also lost his mom, so it made sense then to say, what, let us have this type of blanket that we can take into the market. Probably could resonate with most of South Africans, where the first thing when they see this, it reminds them of their grandmothers. It reminds them of their childhood memories, where they come from. All of these traditions that we have, because this is a multicultural blanket that we almost share. Like all of the South Africans share a story with this blanket. Funny enough, at the store, everyone used to say, "This is our blanket. This is our blanket." So which means. The initial idea made sense to say this should reflect and resonate with South Africans.
All right, let's quick for a break before we wrap up the interview. Radio 2000, our music, your memories.
You're not ordinary, so why should
Thank you.
Are you a unique and unconventional couple planning to get married in your own unique and bold way between now and December of 2022? If this sounds like you, then Married Our Way is looking for you. Be a part of our new and exciting wedding show.
Okay, stand by. Take it off to Hoedspruit.
Rest of South Africa on SABC2, where you belong. WhatsApp 060-834-2930.
Hoedspruit, we got you covered on 98.5 FM. Feel good music.
Yeah, feeling good. Chatting to Scelo Mabuza, director at Homegrown Shandies. So, earlier on, you did mention that now you're going international. So, we understand that your customers far afield as Europe and Jamaica.
Yes.
So, how do you expose your products to the market?
So I won't lie. Social media has done wonders for our business. It's an incredible innovation because we don't have to spend a lot of money, in terms of marketing and distributing our content. But in terms of conversion, most of our sale, came from Facebook, came from Instagram. So that's where we also got touch with other people from the other side, prior to this situation we have now in South Africa, in Newtown there used to be this culture where they bring tourists, at the mall, and there was a nice space called Workshop. Maxhosa used to be there,
that.
but
Yes.
we're also in the same space.
Yes.
So we used to get like tourists, a lot of people that could understand, some people that I call are conscious buyers.
Yeah.
People who understand why they need to buy this, So we've realized that internationals want to understand the story behind the product, why the material, So it made sense for the product, to appeal on the international market, and they are the ones that have money, So yeah.
Fantastic. So where are you based, and where can people get hold of you?
So our store is in Newtown Junction Mall.
Yep.
It's called Homegrown Shandies. So that's where you can see the variety of products, because we have also housed other brands. And on social media, Homegrown Shandies everywhere. Instagram and Facebook, it's Homegrown Shandies.
So, I mean, this is a high-end brand. How much?
For now, we're still pricing, we've got there's a boots that we sell. It's 3,000. Our products range from 1.5, the shoes from 1.5 to 3,000. And the heads, they range from 300 to 350. The apparel, then some of the denim 1.5. So we're still affordable. The actual pricing should be really high. It's just that, we're still trying to knock onto the market.
I'd like to ask, because here in front of us we've got three basically products there. We've got some shoes, there's a hat, there's also a bag. Tell us about your collection. What is it that you manufacture, and what is it that you got out there in the market?
Okay, so I'm gonna separate now the brands.
Yeah.
So Mama Kia strictly makes shoes from hand woven skill, or the crochet, known as crochet.
Yeah.
So we make the shoes and the accessories, which is hats only. So the shoes, they range from sandals to high tops. These ones are high tops, so they're more like semi boots. And then we've got like low ankle, like the normal shoes. So those are the range of products. Now with pegs, the ones made from Italy, there's a very big catalog, because they also tapped into the apparel. So they've got shoes, and that's our main skill, or main products, the shoes at Homegrown Shandies. But they also make apparel. They've got like your jackets that are fused in with denim. They're very nice. They've got accessories like the bags that you can see here. They've got heads as well. So with pegs is a big catalog.
All right. Thank you, brother. Great chatting to you. I'll come and support, ne?
Thanks
me,
a lot,
I'll come
Mr.
and support.
Thanks a lot. In fact, I think I'm gonna leave this bag with you guys.
I'm gonna come and support.
It's a gift from Homegrown Shandies.
I'm sure
I like that material blanket.
Mina ngizozithenga ne. Nileso mina ngizothenga yami.
Please. I've got a special boots for you. The new products is obiza futhi.
Ngizothenga bucket hat. Ngekhanda elikhulu le bucket hat ngeke ngicane. Mina nolele ngeke silungele. Ngizoza ngizonisupport. So listen,
appreciate
thank you very much. I'll be seeing you there in Newtown soon. Scelo Mabuza, the director at Homegrown Shandies. Radio 2000, our music, your memories, on a Friday, 5 to 4.
Stay in touch with us. Twitter at Radio 2000_ZA.
The Glenzito Superdrive, Mondays to Fridays on Radio 2000.
Preachers, corrupt lawyers
again. Have you got your logs yet?
Yeah, which one do you want me to read?
Okay, we'll do the opening outsurance billboard for news.
Okay.
Go. Got a minute and a half.
About the money, 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 money. We're gonna lose if we don't choose. Lord, let's come together. Let's come together. Can't take no more. Bring down these walls and they just fall before. No, 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 no. Can't take no more. Bring down these walls and they just fall before.
Okay, you guys ready for news?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We are going live now.
Yes, Nature's Call is Sean Escovery. In the afternoon is the mind-blowing Glenzito Super Drive until 6 o'clock on a Friday. Lots still coming your way. We've got Soundbite of the Day, live music treat. We've got Brendam Tambo in the building and the Jazeel Brothers, mixtapes, traffic updates, and all of that on Radio 2000. Everybody's okay? Lelo, Chapo, Grande?
Oh, cool. I cannot wait for the performances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mahala, plus it's free. So you must also pay for the performance here. Thank you very
I'll
much.
do that.
Yeah. Mams Kebengo, you're okay. You're all right, eh?
I'm great, darling. I'm great.
So
darling.
Lelo is going to pay for the performance.
Yeah, in fact, he should. I'm the only one who can listen for free.
When how many of our guests have you promised to support? Up to this day, we're still waiting anyway.
I support all of them. In fact, I supported the Hat Lady just this weekend.
Thank you very much. This news
There we go.
is brought to you by Outsurance. Remember to SMS out to 37221 to see if you can save on car insurance or ask them for 500 Rand.
SBC News. Independent and impartial.